What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Shoe. I am your host, Dominic Smith, and today we have a very special episode. We have one of the best DB prospects in the country for the class of 2023, Damon Fagan from American Heritage. He is joining me. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you coming on.
No problem. I'm just chilling, getting everything set up for the weekend. Just wanted to get on here to tell people the other side of me and not just such a football side of me.
Really excited about it, man. You're a unique young man, and the whole world's going to get a chance to know. But before we get started, getting into the nitty-gritty, I like to kind of start off a little lighter. So I asked this question, or at least I've asked it to a lot of football players. If there was a superhero, I don't care if it's an Avenger, I don't care if it's Marvel, I don't care if it's Spider-Man, cartoon Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, there was a superhero that describes your game on the field. Who is it?
I could say I describe myself as Superman, honestly.
Superman.
I'm always there when people think I'm not gonna be there. I come up at like deep depth. So yeah, I could say Superman.
Hey, if you turn on the film, you can definitely see the correlation. So I'm not mad at that. Yeah. So listen, man, you had a great season last year. You were a part of a state championship team, and you played a big role in the back end of the defense. Watching your film, man, you are a ball hawk. Where the ball is, you are big playmaker. How do you feel that you performed last season, and how's your spring going so far?
How I performed last season, I felt I performed to the expectations I put to myself, I set for myself. I feel like I performed to that, but there's always room for improvement and stuff. I could have had a much better season, could have did some more things, but that all comes with learning and getting older and growing older. I was still young. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. I'm just looking forward to improving and just like keep stacking up for next year. Spring so far is going pretty good. We're getting at it every day. We got one of the best receivers in the nation. We got best DBs in the nation. We're competing every day, going against each other. Spring ball going good so far. We got a spring game in a few weeks.
Can you see the improvement? I know you guys had a scrimmage, and it looked like the offense and the defense got after it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the little improvement so far in the spring?
Oh, yeah, we could definitely see the improvement. The quarterback's getting, all the routes, all the time is down with the receivers and everything. The offense is improving. Outside the defense, we're talking more, communicating more, make sure everybody's on the same page. So everything's going good so far. We're just looking to improve into the season.
All right, so let's jump outside of football. So one of the things I want to hear from your words, who is Damian Fagan? Who are you outside the football field? What are some of the things that make you unique, that make you you? Give the people an understanding about who you are.
I describe Damon Fagan as a laid-back, chill guy, hardworking guy, never does too much. I stay out the way out of most things, honestly. I just look forward to what's best for me and my future, and I always put that in consideration with everything I do. So I could consider myself a hard worker. Never do too much out of people's faces, honestly.
Everything, when you're a recruit, is kind of like, what can you do for me on the field and everything like that. And I'm talking specifically about the athlete. How can this athlete help us get to where we want to go? When you look at the big picture of recruiting, do you have a kind of an idea of what you want to do with your platform as a football player off the field, that is?
As of right now, I've been looking into it with my family and everything, but nothing specific. But we've been talking about that a lot, knowing that image and likeness is going to start playing a bigger role as I get to college and stuff. So we're really all talking about that, but it's nothing specific yet.
What's the goal for you outside of football? Everybody talks about winning national championships and going to the NFL and all of that, but what is your goal? What do you want your legacy to shape out? When it's all said and done, let's say we're having this conversation in 20 years. What do you want people to say about you when it's all said and done?
On the field wise, I would want people to remember me as a player that played different. I was a unique player and I really stood out, and you can't couldn't compare me to anybody else, honestly. So I like to be a standout character, a standout guy on the field. Off the field too, I also like to be a person that everybody know that was good to them. I always look to be the positive person in people's lives, nothing negative, never that. Just always a hardworking man and loves his family, real family man. Just basic stuff like that.
When people watch you on the field, they're probably going to kind of see the opposite of what I'm about to say, but it seems like your brand is built on kindness
Yeah.
and trying to impact others. Now, like I said, if you turn on the film, you don't see that.
Yeah.
Which is how you want it to be.
Yeah.
Why is that what you want to center your brand and your impact of? Why is kindness such a big deal? In addition to being the hardworking man that you are, kindness is a great, thing that, everybody should practice, but it definitely seems like you live it. Why is that such an important thing for you?
It's just such an important thing for me because, like, me growing up, I realized I have friends, like family members, who don't get to live as long as they want to. And kindness and negativity plays a big role in all that. And I feel like all that should be cut out and kindness should be given to everybody, because you don't know what people are going through on their own time. You don't know what people are going through at home, or like what can affect them in any way. Negativity, you could say anything to somebody, you'll never know how to react to it. So I always preach kindness, and I always really build on that because that's what I believe in.
How would you describe your leadership skills? And this is just a general on and off the field question. How would you describe yourself as a leader?
I make sure everybody stays on top of everything, like on and off the field. I make sure everybody stays. I lead a lot of people. A lot of people look up to me. I just give positive messages and stuff. I'm a leader, and I just want everybody to do good. I'm not for anything negative, anything like that. So my leadership skills, I can say, they're top tier.
And how has your faith impacted you on this journey, especially
so
young?
Oh yeah, I'm real strong believer in Christ, and that plays like a big role, because I feel like without him, nothing is possible. Everything I got comes through him, and I have to praise him for giving me the opportunity to even step on the field last year, give me the opportunity to stay healthy throughout the season, and really show everybody what I'm about on the field.
Yeah. So I ask this question a lot because it's one that I'm curious about. The new NCAA is coming out probably the next, I think they said 2023. So
yeah,
you'll definitely, be in college where, when that's coming out. How cool will it be to, like, whatever school you choose, you hop on the console. Are you a gamer at all?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a gamer. Big game.
Okay, you hop on the console with NCAA, and then whatever team you're at, you're the safety, you're the corner, whatever. You play as yourself, making a difference. Like, you could legitimately do I wouldn't even say a road to glory, but you could win the Heisman. Like, you could
Heisman, everything. Yeah, that's amazing to me, honestly, because I remember growing up playing the NCAA game before they stopped making them. I used to create myself, like, to my dream school or whatever. My dream school at the time I used to create myself, and I just imagine, like, when I get older, that could be me in that position. And it's crazy that they're bringing the game back right when I'd be going to college. So that would be real good. I'm really, like, playing on there, seeing myself on there, seeing all my teammates on there as well.
That would be crazy. Just like you have the entire American heritage potentially, like, roster.
Yeah.
Especially, after winning states and just
that's gonna be real crazy. Yeah.
So you're a gamer. So what's the games? Is it 2K? Is it Madden? Is it both?
Honestly, I'm just a Madden player. Like, I mean, I play 2K from time to time. I'm a good player at 2K. I just don't play it as much, but I'm definitely a Madden player.
I gotta ask everybody, and I've gotten so many different answers about who's the team. Who's the team that you play with on each game?
On 2K, I definitely play with the Lakers. I'm a Bronze fan. Wherever LeBron goes, I go, really.
Yeah.
And on Madden, I either play with the Falcons. That's my team, right? Atlanta Falcons. Either I play with the Falcons or I play with the Buffalo Bills.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that's going to change when the new Madden comes out too, because a whole lot of players from Heritage got drafted. So I feel like I'm going to even it out and play with everybody that play from American Heritage.
So you're smacking people with the Buffalo Bills?
Oh yeah. It's never about the team, honestly. You could beat anybody with any team. It's a playbook, the way you line up your plays, the way you really control the team. So I don't believe in, like, playing with a sorry team to beat a better team. I feel like I'm just more skilled than people at the game, to where I have my playbook is better than your defensive playbook to stop.
Hey, I like the confidence. If you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter who you're playing with. I feel that. I like that. I respect that. Your dad was a college football player. He played for UCF. Yes. How much of an impact has he had on you, just from giving you examples and tips and, direction on how to go in this process, to just helping you understanding the nuances of the game, to just being, your dad and your fan and walking with you through this?
Well, as I was younger, he raised me on hard work and dedication. I was always dedicated to play football, knowing that he grew up, and that's like all I really knew. I grew up around football. My uncles played ball, my brothers played ball, and everything. So they were always good mentors to me. I used to work out. They always made me work out with the older guys too. So I'm really soaking a lot of knowledge at a young age, and I just feel like without that built like a firm structure for me on football, loving the game growing up. My dad played a big role in me really loving the game, and to this day, he still critiques me, still teaches me things that I don't know, because he knows he's been there before. He teaches me things about the recruitment process. He lets me know things, and honestly, I can't thank him enough for that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. You'd love to hear that. Speaking of the recruiting process, how has it gone for you, especially during this COVID year?
It's gone pretty good, honestly, I say. Yeah, it's gone pretty good. I got to rack up 15 offers from September to now, and I'm just building communications with these coaches or whatever, seeing what's really for me, see what's not for me, and everything. So I'm also an underclassman, so not many schools could talk to me as of now, knowing this is a dead period or whatever. But come September, everybody will be able to talk to me. But as of now, it's going pretty good. I like the way it's going.
That's good, especially now that you can manage it and everything. Have you thought about planning out any visits for the summer?
As right now, I go to Miami June 2nd. I go to Georgia June 5th through the 7th. I'm trying to set something up with FSU, Ohio State, and I'm trying to set up something with either Florida or Notre Dame.
All right. So let's get away from football again, because I have some questions I feel like football players have the best answers to.
Yeah.
What is the best flavor of Gatorade?
Ooh, this depends on how I'm feeling. I'll go with the light blue on any occasion. I'm going with the light blue Gatorade, but I feel like after a long workout or whatever, I'm taking the dark blue Gatorade. I feel like the dark blue just does it better for me after a workout. But like if from time to time I'm going out somewhere, I want to grab a Gatorade, I'm gonna grab the light blue Gatorade.
What about during the game? Because Gatorade is different during the game.
Oh, honestly, I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Honestly, it don't matter to me. During the game, lose my breath, anything, just anything really. I wouldn't, honestly.
Oh, especially in South Florida, where it's just it's the ungodly humidity.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
What is the highlight play so far that you can kind of bring back to your memory? Because you had, honestly, in all the games in the state championship game, you had a couple really big plays.
Yeah.
Gosh, against Jesuit. That's why I've been watching film. So I was like, let me ask you, is there anything that comes to mind from last year?
I could say the biggest play. I had a few real big plays, but I say the one that stand out to me was the play versus Tampa Jesuit. It was like a 3rd and long. I said it's like 3rd and 20. I'm at corner, and it's like the last drive for them. So they go at me, want to cover for. They go at me. They run a post route. The quarterback rolls out to the right. He's not paying me no attention to my man. So I'm just thinking he's going to throw it somewhere else. He throws the ball up in the air. He threw it like 65, 70 yards. I tracked it down. I knocked it down to stop a possible touchdown and for them to capitalize the game off. So I felt real good after that play. I felt like that was one of the most impactful plays I had this season.
You guys played in some – I don't think people understand. I remember – I think Trinity was like 3-0, or was that Charlotte?
Yeah,
you guys played. Yeah, even in a loss, that's one of the most impressive defenses I've seen, and that's saying a lot because Heritage just has some legendary defenses.
Definitely, yeah.
If there was a food that you had to keep forever and one that you had to eliminate for like ever, what would it be? What would they be?
Food I say I have to keep forever. I would probably keep chicken tenders and fries for the rest of my life, and something I have to get rid of. I'll probably say like a sushi or something.
Sushi?
Yeah.
Have you had it before?
Oh yeah, I had sushi. I enjoy it, but like if I had to eliminate something that I like to eat, yeah, I'll probably do sushi.
Okay. Do you have any recommendations? Because I'm supposed to try it soon, so I'm always, my fish has to be cooked. I can't eat raw fish.
I feel you. I'm simple though. Like I only try California roll. I don't really try any other sushi because that's the only one I know. That's the only that was my first try. I never tried nothing else.
What are some of the hidden talents that you have outside of the football field that people might not know?
When it comes to video games, I'm very skilled at video games. I say also when it comes to fishing, I'm a good fisherman. I fish from time to time. Like get my mind off things, and I'm really good at it too. So those are definitely my two hidden talents right there.
What's the biggest fish that you've caught?
I was on a boat with my uncle. I caught I think it was a jack. It was like a 25, 26 pound jack. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was on a boat. We were in where were we at? I think I don't even remember where we at. Somewhere up north in Florida.
Wow, that's impressive. Jeez.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you. So just let's switch gears to wrap this up. If there was a place in South Florida, like a food place, a good food place that if I'm going down there to cover a game, you say, Dominique, you got to stop here. Where you tell me I have to go?
First stop, I'll honestly say you got to go some like soul food place. I'll say like you could say Brothers and Sons. You can either go there, or if you want to catch, definitely World's Famous. It's called World's Famous. It's a good restaurant. Got a lot of chicken wings and stuff, chicken wings, chicken tenders and fries, egg rolls. They got a whole variety of things. That's like one of my favorite places to eat.
What is a Bible verse that has kind of gotten you through some of the tougher times, just in general, not just in the season, but just in life?
Just in life, I say there's many of them. I have them written down in my room. Actually, I keep them on my wall. I keep them in my book. Like as I read my book, I'll write down just to remember the verse. I can't name it off the top of my head though, but it's definitely a few of them there.
Last question: how is Heritage rocking this year, man? What's the team looking like?
Y'all gonna see. We got the #1 team in the nation, though. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like nobody can compete with us. Nobody can run with us, and we running for a national championship this year.
The talent on the squad is deep. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm excited to see how you ball out this season. Really thank you for taking the time out, and just hopefully the fans got a chance to get to know the different side of you and the things that make you unique off the field, and you can easily see why it translates to the success off the field. So definitely looking forward to seeing how you ball out on and off the field in the near future. But that's going to conclude this episode. If you are looking to sponsor the show, just shoot me an email at dominicsmith77@gmail.com or message me on Twitter. domsmith_news is the address. I will be making sure to post Damian's highlight tape. And listen, American Heritage, you got to see him play. There's sight to behold. But for Beyond the Shoot, I'm Dominic Smith. We're going to see you next time. Take care.